What's up, everyone? It's July 16th, 2025, and had an interesting day in the markets. The morning started out rough, but I stuck to the system and I was profitable. Today, if you remember from last Friday, pretty much destroyed all my accounts into, was this Friday? On this day, I destroyed all my accounts and then I went back and did the math and I still would have been profitable had I just followed the system. So today I took that as a chance to redeem myself and it worked. I think I took a loss in the pre-market, then I took three losses right around here, one win right here, and then I followed the system and made it all back here and then some. So that was really cool to just finally experience just sticking to the system through thick and thin, and it worked out nicely. I'll be talking more about systems in the Discord. If that interests you, join the Discord, talk about it. I want everyone to start out as a systematic trader. My goal is to be a discretionary trader, and the fastest way to become a discretionary trader is to be a systematic trader. If you guys want to see how I trade exits, entries and exits, join the membership below. And yeah, let's get into it. I also want to give a quick shout out to the members and subscribers. I always appreciate you guys. I like talking to you guys in Discord. It's fun. So now, yeah, let's get into it. Weekly chart, daily chart. I got the trade. I got the broker open right to the left, next to me here. So I'm just looking for this trade, but I'm a little bit hesitant because we're above support. So that's one filter I need to add is when the market's above support or resistance, maybe I need one more strong bar closing below, or in this case it's below, but if it's resistance above. So I did take one trade earlier. I was about is this trade right here. 3 bars, pull back, got filled on this bar, exited on this bar. Pretty nice trade. It was a quick one. And yeah, that's how I trade. 50% pullbacks. It works with round trap traders. I really like it. I understand the context. That's what I talk about in the memberships. Anyways, weekly chart. We're still having trading range price action. Today was a bit of an expanding triangle into a rally. Ended up being a wedge bottom. It was difficult. Sorry, as I keep muting the mic, I got something stuck in my throat. Anyways, expanding triangle. If we have a triangle, or if we have a trading range day tomorrow, I guess we'd see it on this chart. Then that's 3 to 4 pushes. So push 1, push 2, push 3, push 4, push 5, and then that's breakout mode. All triangles are breakout mode because it's a form of all wedges are triangles, which is also a form of breakout mode because the market tries to go break out on both sides a total of 5 times. That's what creates a triangle. This is that's somewhat of a triangle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then both sides are getting trapped eventually once I was snap. Another type of triangle, or that's a wedge bottom. That is another type of triangle. So it looks like we're getting something like this. Well, actually, we're kind of getting an expanding one. So expanding triangles are, I swear, expanding triangles are the worst thing for a breakout trader. They are tough because every new push looks like it's breaking out, and then it reverses to a new low, and then that looks like it's breaking out, then it reverses to a new high, and then expanding triangles are tough. If you got beat up today, don't get too upset about it. It's a lot of breakout traders have problems with expanding triangles. Today's one of the first days I was able to navigate an expanding triangle successfully. That's because I followed the system. That's why I think it's really important for us to have a system. It doesn't even have to be my system. You guys trade what you like, but just have a system. A good system will teach you about the markets. So a weekly chart, it's expanding. We have 3 pushes up. It's tomorrow. Today is Wednesday, so we have 2 more days left before this bar closes. Daily chart, we can see the triangle a little bit better. Man, I work at the flower department at Lowe's. I think I got some allergies today. I don't know what's going on with my throat. It's so funny. I never imagined I'd be working with flowers, but I do like it. I'm learning a lot. I'm gonna have a sick garden, all paid for by trading profits one day. Anyways, that's enough. Okay. Push 1, push 2, push 3, push 4, push 5. Or you don't have to count this one because it didn't make a new low. So you can say push 1, push 2. I'm going to count it. Push 3, push 4, push 5. Taking this into breakout mode. We're very close to the EMA. Bulls want to touch the EMA and rally. Bears want this to be this. Well, the start of the bear channel was right here. Well, the start of the bear channel is right here. So there's a leg 1, deep pullback, leg 2, deep pullback, leg 3. And I'm looking at trend line breaks. So there's a trend line break there. Trend line break there. And bears want this to be a final flag that ends up reversing. You can see bulls went from getting nice follow through, fading bear bars. Now it's bear, bull, bear, bull. Not saying tomorrow's going to be a bear bar, but you can just see how bears are slowly stepping up to the plate. We went from fading to now bears did not let the bulls get 2 bars in a row. That's what I'm trying to spit out. Anyways, challenging day today. I was trading NASDAQ, but the price action is very similar. Let me see. I got NASDAQ open right next to me. Yeah, the price action is very similar. So I'll go over the trades real quick that I took. So I had one trade that lost pre-market. Here, this trade was a loser. I guess it would have worked. Oh no, there it goes. Something like that. I hit out, I believe. And then I went for. Let me just show you on NASDAQ because I'm getting confused with trying to match the price action. Where's bar 1? Yeah, there we go. So I did it like this. Yeah, that's the trade I had. So the reason I started it from here is because look, something's been up with my mouse. Bulls that bought the high of 2 got out on the bar 3. What is going on with the fibs? Okay. So bulls that bought bar 1, bar 2 got out at break even on bar 4. So they buy here, buy here. So that break even dynamic's gone. So that's why I didn't pull from the bar too high. Because now the newest trap bulls were buying the high tail of 4. The trade may have worked. I don't know if I would have sat through that. So I guess we'll never know. This is what So I got filled on 9. Had some time to get out of break even. Then I saw 13, so I held a little bit longer. I saw 16. Thought about getting out, and then I just got stopped out. And then I had another break even attempt here. So that's the first loss of the day. Then I was thinking, okay, bulls are starting to reverse. So I'm going for this 3 bars here. And you can see, boom, bar 22 stops me out, filled and exited. Then I did have one winner here. That's nice. Took this leg 2. Rallied, filled on 24, exit on 25. Took this leg 2, got stopped out. I thought we'd be short for the rest of the day after seeing these bars. But we weren't, so filled. I had a second to get out break even, but I was hesitating. And look, I got stopped out on 30. This one was a pretty big stop out. The risk was big. I think it was like $150. So I lost in the pre-market. That's 3 losers in a row. Pre-market, 2, 3, 1 winner. Here's 4. And then here, I almost just wanted to like on tilt buy bar 30 and just hope for a measured move. But I was like, no, it's exactly the same thing I did last week on Friday, and it didn't end well. So I said, screw it. If I'm going to blow up, I'm going to blow up trading the system. I wanted to get a second leg of this, but for whatever reason, I didn't get filled. I might have had it like this, actually, because that was a nice fill. I think I had it like this. I didn't get filled. Then I saw these three bars. I was like, okay, well, that trade's gone. A new trade has appeared. So I went for these three bars. I almost got stopped out too. I went for 36 through 39, filled on 40, and it reversed and filled me. Then I took this trade here. I took this one at work. I had it like this for the longest time, but then I was looking at the EMA and I was thinking, I don't know if we're going to break out through the EMA, so I moved it up to right here. And you can see that worked out. Filled. I exited pretty quick around 63 because I saw the tail right on the swing high, but the target was hit on 66. The next trade I took was here, and then that was the day. Here, filled, and I exited as this was I want to say I exited on 73, but I made some money on this trade, so it might have been 74. I think it was 73 though as it was turning up. So yeah, followed the system, and I was profitable today. It was tough, but that's the whole point of systematic trading, is that we can sit through a drawdown and recover. I'm a scalper, so my recovery should be pretty fast. I'm not losing too big. Bars were big today. Wedge opening had an expanding triangle, which is tough. That was a tough morning. Hope you guys didn't get too beat up, and if you did, you made it back. But the most important thing is we don't go on till. So I'm gonna place a trade here in a moment. Look at this bar here. Instead of, this is generally where I would start my fibs, and I would go here and be like, okay, that's the whole marker, or that's the whole channel. The problem with this is the bulls that bought that bar already got their break even right here, and then that's what's causing the sell-off. So now I have to start my micro channel for leg 2 from this bull spike. And you could even argue those bulls already got out here, but that's where I'm going to start it. I'm going to go down like this, and that's the trade I'm looking for, depending on what happens to that bar. I'm looking to risk about $60 to $80. My risk is always bigger than my reward, but I'm a scalper, so sometimes my RR won't always be the best. So yeah. I also have early exit rules that I do have to rely on for this system to work. And even though today I got stopped out for 4 hours and I missed a lot of early exits and I was still profitable. So it's a strong system. Okay, I know I've been rambling a lot. I'm gonna try and do this quick, but I think it's important for you guys to see this side of things. A lot of you are in the trade room, so I don't necessarily have to talk about the same thing the mentors talk about in there. I want you guys to see, I've taken the Al Brooks course. I've been in the trade room for a few months now. I've taken Systems Academy, and I'm taking psychology classes with Randy Howe. That's what I'm trying to pour into these breakdowns. Hope you don't mind. I'm going to do this one a little bit quicker because I've been yapping for 13 minutes. Gap up, bar 1, bad follow through for the bulls. It does have a tail, so bulls were trying to buy. There are buyers within bar 1, and there are sellers within bar 1 at the highs. Bar 2, it's an inside bar, breakout mode. I think it's okay to just be flat right now. It's okay not to trade the first 30 minutes a day is a good idea. Bulls that buy the high of bar 1 can get out on bar 2. Bears that short the high of bar 1 can get out on bar 2. In this situation, it looks like more bulls had a conviction that the market was going to go down, so bulls were hitting out while bears were still shorting. And then you see bar 3. Bar 3 gets good follow through 4, 5, and 6. Strong to get second leg down, and we see that second leg hidden within bar 8. So now bears have 3 legs down. Leg 1, pull back, leg 2, pull back, leg 3. Bar 8 has a big tail, and it closes the gap, and that starts to rally here. Bears that short here going to have to buy back shorts at some point in time, so they short maybe the EMA. And you can see that there's a nice leg 1, leg 2 there. This is a hidden bull leg, but it got its second leg with 10 and 11. Bears and bulls are now getting trapped. We have a lot of back and forth. Bears are getting trapped at lows, bulls are getting trapped at highs. Let's see if we can do this. So the bears are getting trapped on bar 12. Put their entry here. They short higher on 14. That causes the second leg down. That causes another leg down from the spike on high of 13 to the low of 14. Bulls that buy the high of 14 have to buy more. Excuse me, bulls that buy the high of 13 have to buy more on 14, and you can see that causes a rally. So trading range behavior, both sides are making money, lots of overlap. Both sides are averaging in and making money. So we don't really have a lot of direction right now. Just adjusting this order. And then we have a big bar here. Bears that short the low of 17 are trapped because now there's a rally. This is interesting because we're in a trading range, so bears are willing to hold below the 50% mark. We're below the EMA, so that's a bear regime. Very big bar 23. Shot 22, shot to get second leg. Also produces a gap. So far, all gaps have closed. And when gaps close, that lets us know that we're in a trading range. I admittedly thought this was a start to a bear trend, being a breakout below all this. We're below the EMA. We had bearish pressure yesterday. This ends up being a climactic move, and bulls are buying it. Bears are buying back shorts. This is my first profitable trade of the day. Bulls that bought the high of 21 are trapped, and they're going to start fading the bear bars to get out of break even, and you can see their break even was hit on 24. Bulls sell out quickly because they're probably in a big loss right here, and that creates that second leg dynamic 25. I thought that dynamic was existing on 24. Weak hands were buying 24 thinking it's a reversal, and then they're buying more below 26, and that causes the rally here. However, we're in trading range. This ends up being a wedge, and it starts the rally for the rest of the day. Good breakout bars 27 through 30. Shot to get a second leg, and it does. It doesn't get a 50% pullback, but it does get a second leg. The last bears to get trapped were around 28 and 29, and you can see that they short here, they short more here, and that does have enough juice for a second leg up from here to there. That's met on 41. You guys saw this trade. I took another 3 bars in a row. So bears that short the low of 36. Gonna short higher on 39. Bears short here, they short here, and they actually make money on 40. It's a quick one, so smart bears were able to get out or avoid a loss. Weak hands probably held and got stopped out on 41. And when bears get stopped out, they're buying back shorts, and that can also cause a rally. So if there's stop orders here for bears to buy back their shorts, 41 gets filled with all those orders. At the same time, bulls are buying the breakout, but the breakout is here, so they're adding to their position. And then this entire rally shot to get second leg, 40 through 45. 50% pullback does not happen. I got filled because I moved it up here. I saw how deep the entry was. I was like, well, if I get filled below the EMA, we might not be in a bull trend. Like if I was to get filled like right around here, that would be a very deep pullback, and I might have to hit out quickly. So I got filled here. Shot to get second leg, filled on 49, went sideways for a little bit, and then I got out manually on 62. Again, on NASDAQ, the price action looked a little different. 62 was just below 45. Shot to get second leg. That was loud. I just got filled short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bear bars. Bears, you guys saw me explain why I picked here instead of up here. There is a gap. I don't like it. I kind of do wish this bar closed bearish because we're very close to support. So this could be the start of a reversal. Leg 1, pull back leg 2, pull back leg 3, pull back leg 4. I like the selling pressure here. I'm starting to learn how to have expectations because I'm focusing on one thing. And one thing I do like to see is a fill and some sort of selling pressure. In this case, selling pressure. Or the next follow-through bar should be a wood trend bar. So I'm looking for this bar to be bearish. If this bar starts to close bullish, I have to think about my early exit, which I am lagging so bad on that. You know what? After this, I got to do a little bit Randy Howell homework. And then, you know what? I'm going to do Randy Howell's homework tomorrow, and I'm going to focus on the Excel spreadsheet because I need to finish the early exit back test. That's going to save me, that I can use that right away. So that's going to be my agenda today. Anyways, big rally. First reversal fail, 64. Bulls buy that, and that causes another rally, 65, 66. Bears aren't able to make money right now, so we know there's a way more bullish pressure, and there's gaps open. Something is going on with this today. If you're looking for a second leg here, I know I was. Bears trapped here, bears short up here. We can get filled on either 67 or 68. sit through some drawdown. I don't like this bear channel, but I don't like this bear channel. I don't like to see a bear channel on a bull trend. However, this bear channel, there's lots of tails, so I know bulls are buying pullbacks, so it's context dependent. I still don't like to see a bear channel on a bull trend. That lets me know that the trend is coming to an end soon. 72, bull bar closing on high. 73, pullback. That's the completion of a wedge bottom. Leg 1, pullback, 2, pullback, leg 3, and then it rallies. 74, 75, 76. New high, close to the end of the day. We had big bear bars in the middle. We have trap bears. They're probably going to short high and try to get out, break even. That's probably what's going on in the overnight session right now. Let's see if there's a big leg 1, leg 2 hidden here. Jeez, these bars are huge. So bears that bought up here are going to buy more down here. Then they're going to try and get out here. So this could be the start to a big leg 1, leg 2. Leg 1, pullback, leg 2. That's not a trade I would take. When I do start my my personal account, I was thinking more about swinging the 15-minute chart, taking 1 or 2 trades a day, and just like swinging for bigger profits because I'll be scalping futures, prop firms anyways. Anyways, that's for another conversation. I have to get the personal account first. I'm not liking this trade. I'm going to look for, depending on how this closes or the follow through bar, I'm going to have to do that early exit. I hope you guys had a good one. I hope you guys learned something. If you learned something, share, show, don't be a hoe, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thank you for your time, everyone. Goodbye.